We've settled 8 wars, and I believe another one's coming pretty soon, with India and Pakistan, 2 nuclear nations. And I was very honored when the Prime Minister of Pakistan said President Trump saved 10 and maybe 20 million lives by getting that stopped just before bad things were going to happen.
President Trump has repeatedly claimed that he has stopped 8 wars, including the India-Pakistan conflict. He is referring to the confrontation that occurred during Operation Sindoor, launched by the Indian Armed Forces on May 7, 2025, in retaliation for the Pahalgam attack. But was Trump involved in stopping the India-Pakistan conflict? India has denied his claims.
प्रधानमंत्री मोदी ने राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप को स्पष्ट रूप से कहा कि इस पूरे घटनाक्रम के दौरान कभी भी किसी भी स्तर पर भारत अमेरिका ट्रेड डील या अमेरिका द्वारा भारत और पाकिस्तान के बीच मध्यस्थता जैसे विषयों पर बात नहीं हुई थी। सैन्य कार्रवाई रोकने की बात सीधे भारत और पाकिस्तान के बीच दोनों सेनाओं की एग्जिस्टिंग चैनल्स के माध्यम से हुई थी और पाकिस्तान के ही आग्रह पर हुई थी। प्रधानमंत्री मोदी ने जोर देकर कहा कि भारत ने न तो कभी मध्यस्थता स्वीकार की थी, न करता है और न ही कभी करेगा।
And I believe another one's coming pretty soon. You know what that is? The one that I thought was going to be an easy one has turned out to be probably the most difficult. Last month, 29,000 people died, mostly soldiers, in Ukraine, Russia. Think of that, 29,000, 27,000 in the month before, 26,000 in the month before that. It's terrible. But we have meetings and we think we're making a lot of progress.
Despite the Trump-Putin-Alaska summit, the United States has failed to resolve the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Trump has blamed Joe Biden for escalating the war further. During the election campaign, he stated that he would end the Russia-Ukraine conflict, but has failed miserably.
We haven't quite gotten there, but we've made some headway. So there's no deal until there's a deal. I will call up NATO in a little while. I will call up the various people that I think are appropriate, and I'll, of course, call up President Zelensky and tell him about today's meeting. It's ultimately up. We have peace in the Middle East. Nobody thought that was possible.
Trump has claimed that there is peace in the Middle East since he took office. However, the Trump administration was the one that struck Iran during Operation Midnight Hammer. After Operation Midnight Hammer and U.S. sanctions, Iran was pushed to the edge as its economy collapsed and protests erupted against the regime again.
Today, the world is richer, safer, and much more peaceful than it was just 1 year ago. We put out all those fires. A lot of people didn't know, including me, that some of those wars were going on.
Trump says the world is richer and more peaceful since he took office. However, it was President Trump who started the tariff war with countries that are even U.S. allies. The U.S. imposed tariffs on 8 European countries for supporting Greenland, leading to the cancellation of the trade deal with the European Union, a major setback for the United States.
We captured the outlaw dictator Nicolas Maduro, and the people of Venezuela are very happy about it. And we're having great relationships with the new leaders of Venezuela. The relationships have been good. We're opening up the country to our giant oil companies, and it's going very well. We've already taken out, think of this, 50 million barrels of oil, and a lot of that's going to go back to Venezuela. They'll do more income with us in a short period of time than they did in years.
On Donald Trump's command, the U.S. performed a military strike on Venezuela, captured President Maduro, and brought him to the United States on charges of narco-terrorism. Trump destabilized Venezuela by capturing its head of state and is now showing his true intentions. He will allow U.S. oil companies to enter Venezuela and exploit the world's largest oil reserves.